This morning we came down to the beach and the fog bank had rolled in. We couldn't see far, our spirits felt compressed, but that is all cleared up. Today it's spectacular. People have come out, they're down at the beach, and they're enjoying this beautiful weather. Sunshine does that. Clarity does that. Innovation thrives with clarity. To me, innovation results transformation is all about helping our clients deliver breakthrough results in market. That means increased revenue and increased profit. And when they say, what's the single one thing that drives that successfully, I immediately go, well, innovation's complex, there's a lot of parts, there's a lot of people that all have to come together, so there is no one thing. But when they press me further, I say, measuring, analyzing, and acting on the results you achieve is the single secret that companies that have been successful over time apply to their innovation results. So measure how they're doing, analyzing why they got the results that they got, and breaking that down into a detailed why analysis, and then getting the organization to act on those findings so they reapply those and create more success. It's getting this clarity across the whole organization about what drives success, what are the risks to avoid to prevent failures, and then acting on it is the secret that allows company to be successful in driving breakthrough results. So this sounds pretty intuitive and logical. It's the plan, do, check, act cycle. But how come most companies don't do this? It's very interesting. One company that I spent a lot of time working at launched a campaign of speed, stretch, and innovation. How can you argue with that? Let's go faster, let's set big goals, and let's innovate. To follow that, they wanted to get rid of all the bureaucratic work so that people had more time to go fast and innovate and set big goals. So one of the things that they identified as being bureaucratic was measuring their innovation results and doing the analysis work. And they said, we know what drives success, so we don't need to keep learning that. So they actually eliminated the measure, analyze, and act process. 3 years later, they were flying blind. Innovation results had dropped because people were misapplying those valuable concepts, and they forgot what drove success. The portfolio dropped to about 25% of the net present value of the promise, and they weren't even sure that was right because they weren't measuring it. They missed their earnings forecast twice, and the CEO moved on to other endeavors. People look at this as bureaucratic because they're not thinking about what they're trying to do with it. So that's a reason that many don't do it. Another one, I believe, is fear. People are afraid to take accountability for the results because innovation is not a given thing. And if people are penalized for failure, they don't want to measure how they do. And even though it's very logical, it takes a concerted effort from leadership to create the vision of why this is important, get people excited about it as opposed to fearful of it, and then enable the process so it's easy for people to drive this into how they do work so that they are relentlessly focused on winning in the marketplace.